everyone, and welcome to Creative Living. My name is Miranda, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how I made this adorable wooden floral swing. I love it. Before I get started, I want to wish Pam O'Berry Bell a super awesome, very special birthday. Happy 60th birthday, Pam. From the bottom of my heart, you mean so much to me. Thank you so much for your monthly support. You're just an incredible woman. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I made for this project. Using 9 of these back scratchers that I found in the shower and bath section of Dollar Tree. Okay, so what I've done for this swing is we cut from this line down. This was one piece, and then right here it kind of curves. So it kind of curves right here, and so chop this piece off, and then another one 5 inches. I don't know if that's exactly the markings. I just want to give you the idea. So yeah, this is one piece for the swing, and then cut the curve out, and then do another one right here to make 2. There is a hole in each of these back scratchers. It's a factory hole, and that's where they run the tag. And when you get this cut, you want to take just 2 of your handle pieces and drill another hole on the opposite side. Next, I start laying these out in a row, and I do it with the part that's the handle and then the part that's the stem. So it's a big piece, a little piece, a big piece, a little piece. And I have the 2 pieces with the 2 holes, one we made, on the ends. And this has got a really smooth finish on one side. I'm laying these face down with the glossy side face down, and on the other side it's a little rough. And that's the side we're going to be gluing our brace to. I started with 9 back scratchers and only used 8 of the handle parts and 7 of the stem parts. And what I wish I had done is left one of them whole, so I could have just used one long piece for braces to hold all of this together, but I didn't, so I just used the pieces that I had. And I am just gluing these extra pieces of wood to the backs of these single slats. And for my brace pieces, I'm just putting the glue on the rough side of these. Now we're all done making the seat for our swing. After that, I just flip it over, and I love the way it looks, so I'm ready for my next step. I'll just be using twine that you can also find at Dollar Tree. I'm going to be threading all 4 holes on the ends, and on the back, I'm just going to be tying a double knot so the twine doesn't come through. So I left one side of the twine long, and I just cut the other side about where I thought I wanted my knot, and then I just chopped that off. And this was no special knot, just like a good shoestring knot. I'll be using this 5-foot garland that is in the floral section of Dollar Tree. And there is this little hole at the end of each of these. And so what I've done was just thread it and glued it into place right there. And I know the camera doesn't show this really well. I wish I had it hanging up when I was doing this, but you just want to take your twine and kind of spiral around loosely just a few times. I found these spring flowers at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take a couple of them at a time, and I'm going to put 2 of these together, and I'm going to take my twine and my garland, and I'm just going to wrap it around like a spiral, and I'm going to be gluing those together. You want to add you quite a bit of glue, and I use Gorilla Hot Glue, and it does take 45 seconds longer to firm up and hold. So just be patient with it. And that's how I went up my entire piece, going all the way up with the floral. main purpose of tightening the garland and the twine around the stem of the flowers is to make it look like the flowers are all growing upwards instead of, hanging out this way or that way, looking, kind of wild or hanging down. For me, I just wanted it to look like they were growing up. So that's the reason I done it the way I done it. And sometimes it kind of felt like I was putting a bread tie on the way I was tightening them, but it worked out and they all are holding really great. One thing that I was doing was in between each bundle of flowers that I was gluing to this garland, I would take in the very top and hold it up just to make sure my flowers were facing upwards. The last step is covering the twine where the two pieces come up on the handles and on the very ends. And all I've done was snip off a small piece of the garland and I just put glue on it and wrapped it around the stems of some flowers like I did before. After the glue has dried on our little bundle, I take it and I glue that to our twine on the swing. And I want to position the flowers the same way as the other ones. So what I've done was I used about a 6-inch piece of twine and I just started a little spot. I glued it and then I went around and around and around the stem of the flowers. And that's all I had to do. So all my flowers are facing the same way. And you could do this on any part of the garland that you wanted to. If you had one or two that didn't want to stand upright, or maybe if you cut the stem too short and you didn't have much to work with, this is a good technique that you could use to put your flowers on your garland. All right, y'all, so that's it. It is easy to do. I want to show you guys this. All I done right here, the holes that, you can't see it, can you? So yeah, these holes that are factory and are little handles, I just took them and in no special order, I just stuck some flowers down in there to kind of fill it out. But it's cute either way. If you wanted to do it like that, it works. And then I found a couple. I found a couple of these little clip-on sunflowers in the floral section of Dollar Tree. So if you like that, those are working. That's how I did it. It didn't take long at all, and I think it's a great springtime decor piece. So if you like this video or this idea, please give me a thumbs up. That really helps me out. And thank you. Always subscribe and share it, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. But from this lovely lady, I do not know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry about that, but I love your quote. It's awesome. So hers says, girls compete with each other and queens straighten each other's crowns. Wow, I love it. So if you know of a quote and you would like to share it, just leave it in the comments. And if you have any suggestions, I'm always happy to try out some of your ideas. Don't let me fall. Oh, I'm on a slope.
Tell me if I need to move.
This way. Okay. He's joking. Oh, no, I know that.